Oh.
Nice faces. Nice. Oh.
That's a problem. How could I not? You are loved.
Can we get a wave? Okay. This is everyone here for Lacey. And more will be coming. We're sorry this is happening, Lacey. And we just want to support you.
Thank you. It is so lovely. Like, for those I don't know, but also lots I do know. So thank you all for coming out. Evan also doesn't know most of you. But I know a lot of these people.
But she cannot confirm nor deny how.
I saw half of them last night.
Yeah.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello. Also gay, and I'm one of those sometimes.
So you're among friends.
Yeah, among friends. Yeah.
So maybe we do like brunch sometime.
Do you need group therapy for how intense your therapist is?
I'll talk to Lacey. Maybe I can learn something.
Yeah.
Celebrate 2.0.
Can we maybe do some group supervision for this group?
Done.
You want to introduce yourself?
Sure. So my name is Luce. I will be finishing the MFA program on Wednesday. And I got to be with a beautiful, wonderful person that helped me be human again. So thank you. Pick up my glasses so I can see your face. And I'm so excited for you! Oh my gosh! And yeah. I was like, I don't know how this works. I know I'm supposed to wear a skirt.
You can wear whatever you want today. Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh, you're very welcome. I was like, tell me what to do, and I will be right there.
You showing up is huge.
Okay. So yeah, that's me. Hi, you all. Hi. Oh, well, hello.
Good, everyone.
I mean,
It's also your day, though. It's fine.
It's a very, very violent act.
Yeah.
To believe that and then to take away someone's everness. It's very violent.
Yeah, our foreverness, right? It's so hard. Thank you.
Yeah, for me it was like after our bishop visited us, nothing felt right. And so I just like, okay, let me just dive deep into Mormon stories. And, it's just
Yeah. It takes a while for that to go away.
yeah. It is, and it's kind of hard because like my family, with like one exception, basically all at least on outward appearance really strong in the church. I mean, I know one is. Yeah, no, it's like I doubt they're except for my dad, but I think it's mostly the dementia. So,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
yeah, he's 82. Yeah.
Yeah. We have each other and chosen family and tons of support.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So we haven't been very in such events, but we did go to Jeff Reynolds, and it was in the parking lot, and people were not allowed inside. I wondered what you would like to happen if we got evicted.
Oh, I think you probably will get evicted because really, I think I don't even know if Evan's allowed to come inside.
Well, not in,
So
but I mean in the building, they might not let us.
I have no idea. If
I know the stake offices are right there.
Oh yeah.
In that little outfit.
Do you think they would kick you off the premises? Totally.
I think it depends on the leadership,
Oh, yeah.
honestly.
No, I'm here. I'm allowed.
So if you want to meet over, you can meet. There's a church building across from our house that you can meet at. I don't want to give my address out.
No.
I was like,
I think
across the street.
we'll try to stay here as long as possible, and then we can go to the pavilion, and then if they kick us out from there, we can maybe move from there.
Perfect. And
Yeah.
I'll give Colette my address. She's been there.
Does this mean you go in there all by yourself?
I don't know.
We have to get approval for anybody to come in, and with approval by the state president. Give it basically that.
So
I feel I'll be lucky if I can.
Do they do this separately then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know how this
They invited us each separately. We have our own times.
Oh.
And we're like, can we just do it together? Like it's the same,
Yeah.
same
The
conversation.
letter's the same. Yeah. The accusation's the same. I mean, and I'm just done with it. I don't want it.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say like whatever you do in my life.
What was your thought process in choosing?
A big part of it, we talked about this, like we're not going to do your job for you. Like,
All right.
if you want us not here, then like,
We'll make you work for it. Yeah. And that's why I didn't write a letter.
Yeah.
It's been jerks.
I have to go on the record
Mhm.
in a louder way.
Yeah.
And that was something that Natasha talked with me about, was just like, I was imagining a more quiet, just kind of like Evan and I going through this experience. And she was like, yeah, but you have a voice that can be used for good. So maybe take this opportunity to show people what this experience is like. And even just like the steps in the process, but also the emotional journey of it. So people know what they're up against and know how to prepare for it.
Are you thinking of recording it? Not to like share, but like back to being split? Sure.
If possible, they'll probably prevent all means of recording. Yes.
All the games like.
It's like, I do know that. Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Memo app. Like I'll answer that. Ask no
Yeah.
question.
I am aware.
Yeah. And to have you guys individually do that is so scary.
Mhm. Right?
Yeah, I
That's why I was
can't.
like, if anything, I gotta have my person.
Yeah. Like
So what's that thing about just imagine they're in their underwear? You can do that.
It'd be easy to imagine, but they'd still be fully clothed. So I don't know if it would have the same impact. Thank you for the new people who have come. I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Obviously not late.
So do you know where you're going inside? Do you know this building well enough?
Yeah, Evan said the steak.
In that
building,
alcove,
yeah,
it's that
okay.
door over there.
Mhm.
That's where we went for our steak interviews. They just said this building, so I'm
Mm.
assuming that's where.
That makes sense.
So we can just wait
We'll just
there
hang out
for
now.
you. Yeah.
Or you could, if you want to get in the shade over there, get too
Mm.
hot.
There's some
We can
shade over
lean up
there.
against the
Do
building.
you want to shift that way?
Sure. Yeah, it's getting close, so we'll just migrate this way.
I'm thinking that this could split, but without the priest, it could just go to the bishop's court, right? And with the priest, it could go to the stake court.
I think they've changed it so it's not just the bishopric anymore.
Okay.
But I'm not sure on that,
There we
honestly.
go. Here's some nice shade. What? Not allowed. Following the gospel of Christ.
Get your beautiful sign in there on the film.
Signed by Betsy Croft herself. I feel like I just want to hype everyone up. For those who don't know Betsy, Betsy is a ceramicist. Is that the word?
Yeah.
A ceramicist in the Provo area who has done beautiful work advocating for queer people for years now with rainbow pins and rainbow mugs.
And you make more. I'm like, flaggers that are just the tiniest little thing that I want people to wear at church, you know. It can mean a lot.
At Betsy Croft?
Betsy Croft Pottery.
Betsy Croft Pottery.
No, I'm here for you.
I know, but that's why, like, I want to hype everyone up. Like all the BYU students. I'm so hyped for you all. Oh,
Hi, friend. How are you?
thank you.
Regalia.
Have you met Evan?
Oh yeah.
From the no,
That's,
her is the art
oh yeah.
study,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Natasha Helfer.
I was just hyping people up. So I don't think I need to hype up J. Kirk Richards, but if I do, J. Kirk Richards, world-renowned artist. It's fine. We're casual friends. I'm fine.
Deep breaths.
We can hype up the BYU students. We've got USGA is not here, but we've got Cougar Private and the okay, we've got Rainbow Collective. The Rainbow Collective is showing out today, and Cougar Campus Tour.
Yes.
Slay all day. The old guard, Maddie Tenney, is shifting roles into being the executive director,
Just the president.
president of the board.
Just the president.
Just casually the president of the board. And you're taking over.
I'm taking over. Yeah,
Yay.
right here.
Yay! Lacey and Rachel. So thank you all.
All right. At 29.
I don't know if we're supposed to go in.
I mean,
They're not gonna come get us.
That was
no.
really They're hoping for a no show.
Probably.
Love you. Love you.
Does anybody want to like come on the camera individually and just say like how you know Lacey and what she's done for you, like while she's in there? I'll just kind of come to the side here and we can just like do it one at a time. Okay, so I'll just come over here so we can just line up and then you can be in the shade so you're not like squinting in the sun, hopefully. Yeah.
So my name's Colette Dalton, she, her pronouns, and I know Lacey because we're both therapists in the queer community. And Lacey is just one of the most loving and kind people I know. And Evan has also been helping her build Celebrate Therapy that's helped save so many lives. And it's really hard that they're being faced with this type of communication. We love them both so much, and we're here standing vigil with them. And we wish them all the best. We know that no matter what happens, they'll land on their feet. And we love them and love them. And it's so nice to see this community showing up.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Oh, yeah.
Are you practicing right now? Okay. All right. You're on your way then.
We met
Provo at my yeah.
I'm on Alexa.
I like I actually didn't graduate. But I will still I still I learned coding because I need to make money. But I always wanted to get
Are you waiting for the next person?
Yeah, if you're ready. Well, I'm posting a comment here, but then I can do it. Yeah.
Really?
1 second.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. Do you want to go in the shade?
Oh, I didn't know that she's hot.
Yeah, she
So, are you recording?
Yes, this is live.
Awesome. Oh, this is live.
This is live, yeah.
Well, I love Lacey. I'm not exactly sure when we first met. I think it was probably just social media, but I really got to know Lacey when I put out actually just kind of suggested I wanted to do this study about figure drawing and the effects of that on people, especially people that have unwanted pornography use. And Lacey was like, let's do it. I mean, so there were a small group of really great social scientists that just kind of latched onto this idea. We're super supportive, and Lacey was stalwart. So we started it before the pandemic. Pandemic kind of just like threw all our plans into turmoil, and there were people that stayed on even through all these years of like, are we still going to do it or not? Anyway, Lacey was there from the beginning to the end. She's just so insightful, so full of love for everyone around her. I cannot say enough great things about Lacey. I wish her the absolute best. And that's what I'm here to do.
If there's anyone else, yeah. But I don't want to pressure anybody to come on if they're not comfortable with it.
I'm not. That's why I was like, oh, she was good.
No, you're totally good. Yeah. So at least you're like, yeah, we're followers on our yeah. I'm not trying to miss who that is. I get he said you're really I usually yeah. Yeah, it's not.
I love this.
What if but yeah,
You must be the real famous. The world famous Provo. There's a great line from what was it? You're not world famous.
yeah, there you go. In a very, very
My name is Jay. All of you. On Facebook. I gotta say that.
I mean,
My name is Glenn.
Yes.
I hope so. It's gonna be worth it.
We should have brought our private. So I think I don't want to be. I think even if you're not explicitly yeah. And so Lacey was on the Latter Day I was actually going to go back. And so we're thinking about this. But so they moved into the state. They moved. It was during the pandemic.
Lacey did talk about what brought it. The charges are adultery and it's right, and like on the podcast, like there was no anti-Taoist. And yeah, she did talk about some of these questions. Because probably other sins and so many other things. And to get literally 40 hours. Yeah, no, really. Well, it depended. But they can't be recorded.
They said that it's still the same. And
Right.
yeah, I had a great week. We ended up and right within here. And he said another one of our first. He never got excommunicated. Yeah, he was a public. So you can go up.
But that's how that's this is not what like
Yeah, that would be good.
Oh, really? I mean, you do what you gotta do. Yeah. Yeah, that's what friends do. You're so pretty. I'll go get a picture together. We're Sunday is not. Yeah, you know that's not letter, but. Come on, man, that's fine. If anyone's got to be with you. It's gonna be very big, so you guys should come. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I
Success. I just like to hotel. There's a gender neutral lifestyle happening. Oh my gosh. What will they tell me? I it's like how funny. Yeah.
Also, you know, is this whole get what?
You want to show me?
Oh, sure. You want to go inside to see the love and acceptance?
Yeah.
So Alexis and Camila just pointed out this really interesting bulletin board right outside the state campus. It's all about service and love and acceptance and Jesus going after the one and rescuing the one. He never shoved people out. And that's what I have a really hard time with. This whole thing is, there's no Christ in this.
Yeah.
Excommunication is violence. If people want to be there, Christ would want them there.
Exactly. I think it's why a lot of people are pulled to the series The Chosen. You know that one?
Oh yeah.
I think people are pulled to it because it shows a Christ that loves everyone. Like that's something that's just, and he's funny. Like he just like has a quirky and his humor is really.
Have you read the Book of Longings?
No.
Okay, so the idea behind it, Sue Monk, I think I wrote it. Fiction book. It's written from the point of view of Jesus' wife, growing up in Jerusalem and stuff. But it shows a very human Jesus, like the scenes that he's in, and I loved it.
Yeah. That's
Highly
amazing.
recommend.
That's what I was just gonna say. The human part. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So crucial. Well, it's so interesting because I feel like it wasn't until I saw this part of The Chosen that it connected for me, or something I was going through like more personally. And I think growing up, so we went to the same high school, that's how we met. And it was interesting because like one of the questions we had was in our seminary, there's a story of Jesus, and it might be on there, I don't know, but it says apostles when they're on the sea, you know, and like the sea's going all, I don't know if you've heard the story where like it's also on the sea, a crazy storm happens, and they're like, Jesus, where are you? And then in the scriptures it says that Jesus saw them, but he was like on a hill at the time, you know. And I remember in seminary, like my more younger mind was like, why wasn't Christ there immediately? Like, why was he not there to save them if he knew they were going through that, you know?
Yeah.
And I think seeing The Chosen changed it for me, where it was like he had had a long day giving a sermon and like loving and creating miracles for all those people, and he needed time for himself.
And his cousin.
And his cousin just died. Like I think that's so powerful, where it's like we need to be there in love for others, but not to the point where we don't take care of ourselves. And I'm like, Christ literally showed that. So I think that was something that impacted me. Like growing up, it was always just like, Christ, I went to there, and it was like, wow, just as I need my time to heal, he needed time to heal. Like that's so like that. Yeah. Yeah, that makes it human. I'm like, but it's hard. Like your younger mind has to grow into that. Like you just start to like grow that. And I think that's what's hard with like sometimes others that are older, and like you're growing in this and you wish that they would grow too, but they can't. Like they're just stuck in this one place. And I think that's what makes me hard in these situations like this. It's like you literally could just walk out and like see what you're teaching. Like you would know this would not look good. You know, like this is a place that you're supposed to like bring in the black sheep. Like that's what the purpose is. You know what I mean? So. Anyways, that's my long rant, but I just it's beautiful. It was good.
Well, and I know Megan's zooming in on this, but it's this state's vision. One of the things is ministering with Christ, like kindness, love, and acceptance.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's very critical. It's very hard.
Emotionally devastating.
Yeah. So she was just being herself. She was just being honest. I don't see anything wrong.
And Christ never wanted people to have shame.
Yeah.
And this excommunication, I think, is violent partially because of the shame.
Yeah. Well, it's like even like evidence, it's like he will lose family members. Like I just wish that the church would take into account the massive loss it brings. Like kids will lose it. Yeah, and the same thing, like kids are still staying here in Utah will not be invited to things, you know? And that's, I don't know. Like, I wish it would take into account. It's like people are not their actions, you know?
But people are not their actions.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna head back
Yeah,
outside.
no, go for it.
Thanks for showing me that. Really ironic, of course. Yeah. That was weird.
They'll fight Jesus though.
Yeah. the right one. Is this how he would conduct things? That's the question. Alrighty.
Oh, I want to tell them about the dinner.
Okay.
Guys, I have to tell you, there's a gender neutral bathroom in the church over here.
We'll try.
Okay. Well, no, we won't. But yeah, that's my.
Yeah, when one of my players is no reason to carry people out. Like, you have something to unpack, whatever. And rather not be
So that's right. I like the water. Yeah, that's Yeah, it was lovely to meet you all.
Exactly. Rather than projection screen. Yes. Wow.
This is if you want to follow me, like I work corporate, right? Yeah. Oh, 100%. I would definitely That is so
mean,
We just come in out of the stuff.
Yeah. Imagine
How are you feeling?
do you want to get some sun or you want to?
Yeah.
I'm okay here for now.
You guys are welcome to walk around like this.
You wanna do that? Well,
Yeah,
yeah, we'll go out there.
Yeah, so that you guys.
I prefer living outside.
Yeah, once it warms up. Once it warms up, we don't go inside now.
It's a lovely day.
I just missed a call from my dad.
Oh, it's
Speaking
there.
of the devil.
Okay.
Do you want me to? I can just like type this at the door. I don't want to do like. I just kept it going because there's like no pause.
Oh,
So I've just
sure.
had it like pointed at the door like on the windshield. But
Whatever you want to get.
do you want to walk around? Or?
They were, we did do both.
That's
Oh,
nice.
good.
I thought it was so odd they separated when
Yeah, they said that they
same
were,
charges.
they wanted to make sure that like the child care coverage.
I mean,
I was like, I
that
think
was considerate of them when they gave you 40 hours notice.
and also like no, we were
A little more than
inside.
that. I mean, generally, I've heard they don't generally get that much, but to get a notice Friday night for Sunday morning is incredible. But sometimes I have heard same week.
Well, yeah, so someone who's here but didn't know what it means. She's been in disciplinary councils for a couple of counties in the war. And they met with her, and then a week later met with her again, which is just an assault. But like, yeah, it's
So what have did they tell you what their process is for you two?
They said they're gonna after they
Deliberate?
we did our statements. We read a letter from my dad, which we could read again for you all. And then they asked questions, and they said they'll deliberate and call us back in.
and then they'll make a recommendation that goes to the first president.
What does deliberate mean? Like, what does that mean? They're gonna.
Just
So
talk
they-
What
about
does make a
the
recommendation
case.
go into the
So
first
is that just a
presidency?
big
So
word?
they
Yeah,
don't
they-
make the
We're gonna talk
decision.
about this?
They make a recommendation that goes up to these.
So we're not
First
going to know
presidency.
today.
Well,
I don't know, because they said there's a couple options.
Unless if they say excommunication, then I mean I'm sure whatever they
Right.
say, I'm sure they're just going to stand.
So there's
So we'll know their decision, but we
I
won't
think
know.
so.
But the
Like,
first presidency is probably just going to rubber stamp.
yeah. So I think there was like
It's a read it.
excommunication. There was like retaining membership with restriction,
Mhm.
which is disfellowship.
I mean,
right? Is that what
they're
we
just
call
trying to
that?
rephrase things.
Yeah.
They're trying to put a positive spin on stuff now. They've changed the language.
Changing language that doesn't change the meaning.
Yeah.
Violence is still happening.
So are you guys just kind of watching of like, hey, what's gonna happen?
Well,
Or
so
do we-
they'll deliberate now, and then they said they'll pop their head out after this and tell us their recommendation for the first presidency.
I think we kind of know. I think.
How did it feel for you in there?
I felt annoyed and angry.
Sure.
Just like, not to excuse these people for them not paying attention. Let me give you some. Like, and I just said like, it works.
Yeah.
No one is figure out. So it's a mutual. So.
And you literally live across the street from the church.
Literally.
Literally.
There's not like they couldn't find us.
No.
Yeah.
Just look for the rainbow flag.
I looked
Or just like walk over and like knock
and
and be
there's
like,
a
hey.
sign that has our name on our front door. Like,
And your Relief Society president so kindly pointed out which house you lived in when you tried to introduce yourself in Relief Society and shut that down.
Oh,
Everyone knows it's the Blue House. I don't know what houses they live in, but they know what house I live in.
Yeah.
So they'll let us know what their recommendation is.
I've been told from people to pass along that students.
It's wonderful.
So then they let you be together in there instead
That
of
was
having
nice of
separate.
them.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That was
I
super
did
thoughtful.
not want to come back at
Yeah.
12:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, who
Of
is?
course not.
I'm glad you have support to watch your kids.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be considerate of childcare and keep you guys separate.
Do we want to go over
We could,
there?
like-
Then we can all be in the
Yeah.
shade. I feel bad, like you guys are in the sun.
I just feel like, there's one big issue that I've noticed is that they just assume, they don't even ask. Like, so the reason why Lacey doesn't have ministry assignment, so each site president's like, oh, she's just so busy with her new business. Like, she asked. She felt that.
Well,
And
now
then-
they care about if your members are busy for
Yeah, they
calling.
didn't when I was a
Interesting.
pregnant PhD student at
Yeah.
BYU also working. They thought it was fine to be in a Relief Society presidency then.
So they didn't care that I was in high school and did extracurricular activities 24 hours a week and was the teachers forum president and a family history consultant.
See?
And like on top of that, working part-time.
Yeah, it was interesting. Like, do you want to be a member? Or they said,
They really want you guys to withdraw. Like it sounds like
and
this is
I-
something
I-
they
And
try.
you're making them work for it.
Yeah.
I said, I'll you do whatever you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Wow. Let them do it.
Yeah, and
Did they allow you to read your statements?
Yeah. I was able to read my father's. And
Did you have a statement or just
I had notes. And
you're a very good speaker, expert? I can't say the word. Just on your feet. You're good.
yeah, and I thankfully I know that. So I did some notes and I got to, so a lot of what I talked about was family acceptance and family rejection. And I kind of shared the acceptance pieces first.
Yeah.
And then I got to the rejection pieces and I felt the kind of flood wash over me that I have in my spiritual experiences to speak to them as fathers and not just like leaders in church.
Yeah.
That felt more impactful in that moment. Like again, kind of the decision's already been made. So what more how can I work on it? And so much okay, as fathers, please don't do these things.
What was the reaction to the you feel like you were able to open yourselves up to that?
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. They were really good about sharing ways that they've tried to affirm their own children and then like members of their families. And again,
some of that
but
felt
then
like you're racist. No, I have a black friend.
Yeah.
You know, that ideology is like, oh, I have
Yeah.
a gay friend. He's like, well, my dad says the same thing. He's like, yeah, I have gay friends. I'm like, yeah, have we gone and visit them?
Yeah.
There's one I don't think I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah.
Unless I was 1 year old.
So
Yeah, and
important if you have one. It's like you still love them. That's what's
yes.
important.
And they said like, yeah, we love them and we would like remind them of the rules of the church. And it's like that I literally said don't blame people. Like that's one of the items. Like they know the rules, people. We know the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been teaching the rules to people since we were teenagers.
Yeah.
Like we know what we're talking about. We know what we're up against.
Yeah. You aren't other. You are part of it.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing a lot of times people do is, oh, it's them, it's the gays versus us. I'm like, no, we are you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're part of the body of Christ as well.
The fact.
The
rainbow
colorful
part.
rainbow part.
A little more expressive.
So,
hmm
Also, I did want to let you know because you may not know this. There's a gender neutral bathroom in this building.
Excellent.
Yes, I took a picture of the sign.
That's awesome.
I started
How
feeling trauma
progressive.
as I went into the building, and so these Alexis and Camilla accompanied me, and we found a gender neutral bathroom.
Look at you.
I know.
That's exciting. Is it the one that has the baby changing station?
There was a baby changing station.
And they use, oh, look at that. I mean, still binary, but look at that.
I mean, I've never seen an.
Hey, and
That's
the fact
awesome.
there's a line between the two.
They're just like, with everything, it's like just this close. Like,
Yeah.
just, you're almost there, right? Like, you have a sign. Just make
Just
it
say
inclusive
bathroom.
of all. Yes.
I remember the church is always about 15 to 20 years behind.
I mean, the fact that there is a
Utah is in general.
gender neutral one stall bathroom is great.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
binary is not real.
Yeah.
So
I've never heard of it. It only exists for now.
Yeah.
We're all quantum.
Yeah, no, quantum computers. So complicated.
Do you want to read? Do you have my dad's?
No.
Do you have the version on your phone or
Uh,
anything?
Well, I have the.
Yeah.
You said that
That's really
if you
touching.
they said you could stay in this fellowship, is that what you
I
expressed?
think
or
that's
they
what the
expressed?
old phrase was, but it's like you
membership
can
restrictions.
retain your membership with restrictions.
Yeah, well, they said, okay, so like you can have your, have your records removed. You can have like some restriction, or you can have a less formal restrictions, or you can keep your membership. Like, and I guess they're hoping that we just say, we won't get. But that's kind of the options. Like they threw out the idea, and I'm like, yeah, that's not an option on the table for us to stay. As full members. Just too much. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yes.
This is my first.
Yes. Yeah.
No, I
can-
can't read it without crying.
I can
Okay.
text her and too.
yeah, so I've got the letter from her dad. I had actually typed it up and edited it because he dictated the whole thing, so it's a little.
Oh, that's something interesting maybe is they, as we're talking, the secretary is making notes, and then they are compiling all of our letters and all the notes from this meeting, and that's what they'll send to the first president. So they wanted like his statement, my dad's letter, and like any tangible things.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Just a minute. Yeah,
in a minute.
just
Hello.
I'm Josh.
Colette, it's really good to meet you. But here comes Porch Friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
good to meet you. So anyway, we just need a beat, so maybe a couple, 2-3 more minutes or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know, my mom, our relationship.
I know, but I wish I could, you know.
That's the extent of our relationship.
Well, there's still something
Yeah,
there.
exactly. And occasionally, like, so sad. He's like, what's your opinion on
But I
this?
lost my
And
underwear
my
subscription.
oh, cool.
Subscription.
And like, no response, no discussion.
So they are recommending, or are you waiting to talk
No,
together?
they're going to recommend what
Membership removal,
yeah,
removal of membership,
yes.
excommunication.
Yeah, no, it's like, then they talk about like, it's be called excommunication, but we like this, and like, I'm in my head, I'm like, yeah, whatever you have to say to yourself to feel better about what it's.
As if changing the name makes it any different. I'm
Yeah.
surprised they said that.
Yeah.
We used to call it.
It's like, we don't need money, we just only want one.
While I'm in school,
That's basically
my apartment is owned by my dad. So I get like cheap rent, and I also fix everything for free. So I get even more cheap rent.
Thank you.
And so, and the whole thing was like, whenever we go to college, they can like, move in and live there. So like, okay.
So what are they talking about in there still? Like, what do they need
They
to
probably
do?
are their meeting.
So like, I'm like, okay, maybe we just keep the secret for a year or two, and then move here, and then do it. And then you come out with a phone call, which is what I did.
Out of
It
love.
was trans, since like each time progressively got
For us,
so
that make sure we can watch it.
I was like, okay, this is
I
a
agree with
phone
the
call. I don't want to
outcast.
physically be.
We were like, Evan and I both were like, what? What? And then they were like, yeah, come to church on Sunday. Oh my gosh, those are so cool. Yeah, come to church on Sunday. You can come sit with our families.
Yeah, because visitors are welcome,
Yeah.
but not members.
Not at
who
this
are
church.
Sinning. They're not welcome here. We couldn't
Right.
find a single visitor's welcome sign on the whole building. But there is a gender neutral bathroom, so mixed messages.
Well, they're also saying that there's like two sisters who are like they're not married, but they're a couple, and they come to church and they love and accept you here. Like, oh, like what?
You're like, it's been 17
Why,
months.
you only them, right? Are they there just to meet some quota? Like so you
Diversity
make that
quota.
claim?
Every ward's allowed to have one gay
No,
couple.
I think it's every state.
Every state, yeah.
Every district.
Yeah, truly.
I'm sorry.
I am so sorry.
Yes.
This is horrible.
That was it. They just invited back to church. They were just like, welcome.
Yeah, they're like, your membership's been withdrawn, and you're welcome anytime, especially your children.
That's not concerning.
And they're gonna phrase it
Bring
like,
your
we're
kids.
just removing your obligations.
Yeah,
Your
to your
covenant
covenants.
obligations. Nothing else has changed. It's like no.
But you're sealing to your children, right?
Just like,
Yeah, they'll send it still. So their recommendation to the first presidency is like the withdrawal of membership. And then they have all their evidence is what they collected today. And they'll right, use that to back up their judgment.
I'm so sorry.
Did you want to read the earlier statement?
Oh,
And then
sure,
I
it's
can,
really sweet.
can cut it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can go back over here. Yeah.
The best part of Utah.
I know my
though,
partner
is
got
the
sunburned yesterday.
Oh my god. No,
I'm just so.
Catholicism, that's a lot. Like my grandpa got divorced and was never able to participate
In
fully
the
again.
sacraments.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still win.
He still went?
Okay, so this is from Ken. Yeah. It says, with a very short notice, I am writing as a witness of the death of my daughter, Lacey, and her husband. This is a letter that I never anticipated writing and struggling to express my thoughts. Even at the youngest age, Lacey had a remarkable understanding of the gospel of Jesus Christ. As we had family home evenings, scripture reading, and prayer times, she always understood the concepts being discussed. I always felt that it was a bit difficult to teach her much because she always understood the principle before it was ever brought. Lacey was a model of the gospel throughout her teen years and an example to family, friends, and any random stranger that she met, expressing an acceptance and true love to a wide variety of people. This is her nature, and I feel like her love is similar to the love of the Savior, in that the judgments are minimal, but love is real and unending in the ability to find something to love in every person. Lacey's service in the church has been deep, sincere, and sacrificial for her entire life, particularly in young women and Relief Society in a variety of ways. I know of a few instances where Lacey gave deeply and completely to sisters, old and young, in terrible despair, even to considering ending their life. This level of compassion, service, and love is rare and special. As Lacey has matured into a wife and mother, as well as a nationally recognized marriage and family therapist earning master's degrees and PhD, while hearing, dealing, and assisting numerous people in the depths of despair, frustration, and often at a point of hopelessness that many of us will never understand or encounter, to understand themselves, their family members, the members of the church, and community, to not only manage, but to thrive and find joy, peace, and a way through a murky journey to a more healthy and fulfilling life, enabling many to continue to live their lives rather than end them or struggle on without happiness. Lacey has come to understand her own life in a way that is more consistent with her inner feelings, being more honest with herself and ever. They have told me of the feelings they share, the level of love that they have for themselves, for their children, and for each other. That is strong and real and deep, but may feel outside the lines that are comfortable for many in the church. It is my understanding that a council has been called for. I also believe that I understand that there has been virtually no contact from the current leadership from the ward that they live in for an extended period of time, which I presume is based on preconceived opinions and biases that have gone undiscussed until, without much of a process, a council has been convened. I would ask that as you consider the situation at hand, you listen to your feelings, feel the spirit of the special couple, and open your hearts to the potentials involved in the decisions. Consider options and most of all, feel the pure love of Christ in this process. Ken Smith.
That was
Bless
my
your
sweet
dad.
dad.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love how he showed up how he could with such short notice from Minnesota.
Yeah.
They did not allow time
Yeah.
for people outside.
They never do.
Any other